Within countries, and to take it as seriously as you all have been, I mean, I think is such an amazing example for the rest of the world.
That was not possible, and it was possible.
My recommendation to any government is don't underestimate the problem, and never try to hide the truth, don't manipulate the health officials and the experts. Allow as much information as possible. What I hope is that something like what we're experiencing open our eyes to the world to appreciate the importance of cooperation.
We put on our contact lenses and blink, we will go online.
What separates humans from all animals on the planet Earth? One day we'll explore the galaxy.
I think right now you have to be a little bit pessimistic because it hasn't peaked yet. But look at the flu virus. At one point the flu virus is also quite dangerous, but over time it begins to lose some of its lethality. So let's hope that we're entering that phase in the coming months. But it's impossible to say right now.
Mother used to listen to Elvis and the Doors. People can get content from, and that content can say anything.
I don't think we have a role to play in educating people about the coronavirus, because I think we're just as vulnerable to it as anyone else, and we have as much information or lack of information thereof as everybody else. I would implore everyone to wash your hands and just educate yourself as much as we know, and I would also implore the governments to give us a lot more information as they find out. But no, I don't think it's our responsibility.
Governments prefer bilateral to deal with bilateral issues, and multilateralism is under threat. But I don't see any other possibility of solving global issues that do not know geographical and political borders. Coronavirus definitely is one of those issues that testify to the fact that these problems do not stop at the border and are not confined in one single country.
Society and entertainment are a mirror of each other. Entertainment, by what we create, affects society, and what is happening in society affects the entertainment that we end up creating.
I do feel like there's a lot that the entertainment business can do to promote culture, to promote diversity, to promote different countries and authentic, not the stereotypes of certain cultures, but actually exploring the authenticity of each culture. I feel like that's something that we haven't done so much. We are definitely exploring that with the internet coming in and streaming coming in such a big way. And that access gives us incredible power to be able to expose different cultures and cross-pollinate different cultures. And I feel like the entertainment business is sort of catching up to that. We're getting there. We're creating enormous amounts of content that is cross-cultural, whether it's in India or in the US, since I've been working in both. But it's wonderful to watch.
I truly believe that we have to stand our ground, dig our heals and demand the kind of work that we want to see represented. We have to go out there, put in the effort to culturally promote the roots that we come from, because the world is a melting pot of different kinds of people now.
This phenomenon of public people becoming influencers in the last 20 years, since the internet, I guess. And I do think that there is a sense of responsibility that comes along with it, but I feel like it's individual. That I don't think we've bifurcated that fine line very much yet, because we're still sort of evolving with it. But I do think that heads of states, people who've been elected, they definitely have to have a sense of responsibility. We, as citizens of everyday world who've been privileged with a platform, should take a stand about things that we personally believe in, but we shouldn't be held accountable for everything that happens.
I think it's a very important time to bridge cultures and to teach people about different cultures, not the differences.
Social media was, I think, created to bring the world together and in a more positive way, so that we could access each other really quickly and actually connect the world. The negativity that comes along with it is, I guess, part of the beast. I think it's a really important thing for us to understand that the internet is not going anywhere, and be prepared and make sure that we teach our children, especially the vulnerable, that there has to be a difference between people's opinions who you've never seen, who you don't know, sitting behind the anonymity of their computer, to your actual friends and your family and the people who are there to support you. I think that's extremely crucial.
That's the positive of social media, in a way, is people get to know each other's cultures a lot faster than we would have, 25, 30 years ago.